Morning, world. I took the dogs for a walk this morning, and I just love listening to the birds in the early morning in the woods. It's just so beautiful. And obviously I'm going to share something, but evolutionists think that we went from chaos into order, that from goo to you. And when I listen to the birds and walk through the woods, for me personally, I can't help but just know without a doubt that there's a creator, that there's something that created all of this. It fits way too perfectly together. It's too beautiful. And the birds chirping really get me. What's the benefit of that from an evolution standpoint? I know they're communicating with each other, but do they have to do it so beautifully? I think that's a sign of a creator. So for me personally, I'm from Seattle, Washington. And when I was 18, I went to Boulder, Colorado for my undergrad. And when I saw the mountains, the Rocky Mountains, it just blew me away. And I said, there's got to be something bigger. There's got to be an explanation. So I started digging. And I felt a call. I felt a pull on me for something bigger. And so I took a world religion class. In that world religion class, I studied all the different world religions. And the conclusion I came to, I kept feeling this pull. And in hindsight, now I know that was the Holy Spirit. That was Jesus that was pulling me. And in studying all the different religions, the only one that answered all of my questions and explained both creation as well as how I can be connected back with God was Christianity. The foundation of the Jewish religion in the Old Testament with the Torah and Yahweh as the Jewish God, and the fulfillment of their prophecies of a Messiah in Jesus. Revelation 3:20, Jesus says, I stand at the door and I knock. And to those that open the door, I'll come in and I'll eat with them and them with me. For me personally, it was nature. It was nature that made me stop and pause and say, there's something bigger. There's something bigger here. And I have to find out what it is. And it started me digging. And I felt Jesus knocking on the door. And I opened the door. And I started that conversation. And that was 20 years ago. And it has changed my life completely. So my challenge to you this morning, if you feel that knock, are you going to open the door?